Hello and welcome to the Great North Gardener. If you've ever felt that gardening in a colder climate is a unique challenge, you're in the right place. Here, we embrace the nuances of our shorter seasons, helping you create a beautiful and productive garden for your home, one thoughtful step at a time. This series is your calm, comprehensive, step-by-step March checklist, specifically tailored for the realities of Canada's Zone 5. March isn't a month for frantic activity, but for mindful preparation. It's about setting the stage, so that when the real warmth arrives, you and your garden are perfectly in sync and ready to flourish. Over the next few chapters, we'll gently guide you through everything you need to consider this month. We'll explore which flowering and vegetable seeds to start indoors, and when. We'll demystify the art of pruning for health and structure. We'll talk about the unsung hero of the garden, the soil, and how to begin waking it up without causing damage. We'll also cover practical tasks like cleaning and sharpening your tools, assessing your garden structures, and even planning for water conservation and wildlife support. Think of this as your complete roadmap for a successful season, starting right now. March is a true transition month. You can feel the change in the air, a palpable shift from the deep slumber of winter to the first whispers of spring. It's a quiet tension, a promise of what's to come. The sun's a touch warmer, climbing higher in the sky each day, and the days themselves stretch noticeably longer, coaxing the world out of hibernation. This is the perfect time to simply observe. So, let's begin with a friendly walkthrough of your garden space. The most important tool you have this month is your attention. There's no rush, just a good, steady rhythm of reconnecting with your land. Have a look around. The first signs of life are emerging. See how the bulbs are nudging their green tips up through the cold, damp earth. They are the garden's vanguard, a testament to the life that persisted all winter long. Crocuses and snowdrops are your early signals, painting the ground in strokes of purple, yellow, and white. These aren't just flowers, they're beacons of hope, confirming that the cycle is beginning anew. Look closer at the branches of your trees and shrubs. Notice the buds, some fuzzy, some sleek, all packed with the promise of leaves and blossoms. Each one is a tiny, perfectly protected package of future growth. This initial tour isn't about doing, it's about seeing. It's about reconnecting with your space after a season apart. Where does the morning light fall now? What sounds do you hear? The chirping of returning birds, the drip of melting snow. As you walk, notice the warm spots where the snow melts first. These are your garden's natural hotspots. Also, take note of any areas that remain frozen or are waterlogged from the thaw. Jot these microclimate notes down. Is there a south-facing wall that radiates heat? A low spot where cold air and water pool? This information is gold, and it will inform every decision you make, from where to plant your tender annuals to where a hardy shrub will thrive. Now, a crucial reminder. Zone 5. March is famously unpredictable. It's a month of two minds, a meteorological tug-of-war. One day can feel like a perfect day in May, tempting you to start digging and planting. The next day, you can wake up to a sudden snow squall that blankets everything in white once more. This is why you must keep a close eye on the forecast. Don't be fooled by a single warm spell. That beautiful sunny afternoon is an invitation to plan and prepare, not necessarily to plant. The ground holds the real truth. Even if the surface has thawed, the soil may still be frozen solid just a few inches down. Trying to work it now by digging or tilling does more harm than good. It compacts the soil, destroying its delicate structure, which is essential for water drainage and root growth. So, the golden rule for March is patience. Let the earth wake up on its own schedule. Our job is not to force it, but to facilitate its awakening. We work with the weather, not against it, taking our cues from the sun, the soil, and the sky. By following this mindful approach, we can move forward one deliberate step at a time, ensuring a garden that is resilient, healthy, and a true joy to be in. Let's begin with a gentle cleanup. Clear leaves, twigs, and winter bits, carefully. Watch for brave bulb tips and perennial crowns under mats of leaves. Let light and air reach the soil surface. Wait till the lawn isn't saturated to avoid compaction. A gentle rake helps prevent snow mold. Sweep, spot hazards, and reset loose stones. Safety first. Don't bin leaves, shred dry ones for perfect compost browns. If wet and matted, mix with greens to balance, or make a leaf mold heap, black gold in a year or two. Your plants will love it. Let's start with a good, clean prune. Your first priority is always the 3 Ds: dead, damaged, and diseased wood. Look for branches that are snapped, brittle, or show signs of cankers or decay. Removing this material isn't just for looks, it's crucial for the plant's health, preventing diseases from taking hold and spreading. When you find a problem branch, trace it back to a healthy, outward-facing bud or to the main stem. Make your cut clean and angled, which helps water run off and promotes faster healing. Also, keep an eye out for branches that cross and rub against each other. That friction creates wounds, which are open invitations for pests and disease. To avoid spreading problems, always use sharp, clean tools. A quick wipe of your blades with rubbing alcohol or a disinfectant wipe between plants is a simple but vital step. This small habit can save you a lot of trouble down the road. By thinning out the center of your shrubs, you'll dramatically improve airflow, which helps prevent fungal issues like powdery mildew. This also allows sunlight to penetrate deeper, encouraging fuller growth and directing the plant's energy toward producing healthy new shoots and abundant flowers. Now is the perfect time to be bold with shrubs that bloom on new wood. Most summer bloomers can be pruned hard. Think of your panicle hydrangeas, potentilla, and spirea. They'll thank you for it with vigorous growth and a spectacular floral display later in the season. But hold off on your spring bloomers. Plants like forsythia, lilac, and weigela have already set their flower buds for this year's show. If you prune them now, you'll be cutting off all those beautiful blossoms. The rule is simple. Wait to prune these until right after they've finished flowering. Next, turn your attention to perennials. It's time to cut down the old, spent stems from last year. Grasses, echinacea, and rudbeckia can all be trimmed down to just a few inches from the ground. This cleanup makes way for fresh new shoots. Be gentle and mind the plant's crown, the base where new growth emerges, as you clear debris and step through the garden beds. If the soil is thawed and workable, it's an ideal moment to tackle any overgrown perennial clumps. Dividing plants like hostas, daylilies, or iris every few years reinvigorates them and controls their size. Simply lift the clump and use a sharp spade or garden knife to split it into smaller sections. Make sure each new piece has a healthy portion of roots and shoots. You can replant them to fill gaps in your garden or share the spares with friends. It's a brilliant way to multiply your plants for free, and best done now before the rapid growth of spring truly kicks in. As the last of the snow melts away and the ground begins to thaw, the urge to get our hands in the dirt is almost irresistible. But before we jump into planting, the most crucial first step is to check if our soil is actually ready to be worked. This is a moment where a little patience goes a very long way. The best way to test this is with a simple squeeze test. Grab a handful of soil from a few inches below the surface. If it forms a dense, muddy ball when you squeeze it, the soil is still too wet. Put the tools down and wait a few more sunny days. If it's moist but crumbles apart easily, you're good to go. Working wet soil is one of the worst things you can do for your garden's long-term health. It compacts the soil, squeezing out the essential air pockets that plant roots and beneficial microorganisms need to breathe. This creates a dense, brick-like layer that can stunt growth for the entire season. Patience now truly saves you from major headaches later. Once the soil is ready, gently loosen the surface. We want to avoid any heavy, deep digging or tilling, which destroys the delicate soil structure and the fungal networks within it. A light pass with a garden fork or even just a rake is perfect for waking up the top few inches. While you're there, nab any small weeds that have popped up. Early spring weeds have shallow roots and are incredibly easy to remove now. Getting them early prevents them from setting seed and creating a much bigger problem down the line. Your future self will definitely thank you for this. Now for the best part, feeding the soil. Top dress your beds with 1 to 2 inches of well-rotted compost, aged manure, or leaf mold. This isn't just fertilizer, it's a powerful soil conditioner that improves drainage, water retention, and provides a slow-release feast for your plants. There's no need to dig this in. Simply lay it on top, and let the real garden heroes, the earthworms and microbes, do the work of pulling it down into the soil, building incredible structure and fertility as they go. Finally, consider adding a very thin mulch of shredded leaves or fine bark chips. This light layer helps retain moisture and suppress the first flush of weeds. But hold off on any heavy mulch for now. A thick blanket can act like an insulator, keeping the soil too cool and damp in the unpredictable weather of March. With your beds prepped and fed, the stage is officially set for a fantastic spring planting season. Start with a simple plan. What do you actually love to eat? Rotate crops. Don't put tomatoes with potatoes in the same spot yearly. Seed start indoors now for long season veg. Think tomatoes, peppers, aubergines. Give them a head start. Use a bright window or grow lights to prevent leggy seedlings. Keep mix moist, not soggy. Gentle misting works a treat. If soil's workable late March, direct sow cold hardy winners. Spinach, radishes, rocket, hardy lettuces, and peas with a trellis. Early greens taste like spring itself. Small sowings now, big smiles soon. Early bulbs, crocuses, snowdrops, daffs, bring that first pop of color. Let foliage die back naturally. Those leaves recharge next year's blooms. Inspect stored tubers, keep firm ones, lightly mist if shriveling. Pot dahlias now for earlier summer flowers. Plant bare root roses, fruit trees and shrubs while dormant, spread roots, set depth, water in well. End of March, sprinkle hardy annuals for a cottagey summer display. Inventory your tools, clean, sharpen and oil. Sharp tools equal cleaner cuts and easier digging. Repair loose posts and panels now, before climbers take off. A fresh coat protects wood and looks brilliant. Guard young trees from sunscald and critter, nibbling with wraps and trunk guards. Wash pots with hot soapy water. Start clean to stay healthy. Plant early nectar, hang a bird box, add a bee hotel. Small steps, big ecosystem wins. Set a water butt, fix leaky hoses, and handpick slugs on damp evenings to stay chemical-free. Cleaning, pruning, feeding the soil and starting seeds. March sets the foundation. Tells us what you think in the comments and like and subscribe.